Hey folks, Odd here. I got some news I need to get out. Some of the subscribers on my channel, friends of mine that post every day, pretty much like family. Everybody on my channel is like family to me. We all help out each other. We all go through this stuff together. We all talk about it together, and we all come up with conclusions together. So thank all of you for helping me spread the word and, for supporting me in this channel. I do this for free, and I do this for you. Yes, it's time consuming, but the truth is well worth it. And for everybody to be aware is well worth it. I'm going to talk about a few things here, and I'm also going to release some of the information on what I have on Ison for my upcoming video, for those of you that want to know. Okay, so here we go. Saudi bombing suspect Abdul Babajubajubajubah. If today really was the last day, how would you spend it? Sorry if I can't pronounce his name. Here you go. And you know what's really funny? My dad met this guy. This guy is a douchebag, and I've seen him too before in Potomac, Maryland. Alright, so here you go. A source close to the investigation confirms that FoxNews.com, the man whose apartment was searched, is considered a person of interest in the case. Is the same person of interest Fox News confirmed earlier authorities are guarding at a local hospital. Read through this entire article. Realize what's going on with this little Saudi person. This guy lives in Potomac, Maryland, okay? He gets his hair cut. I'm going to release this, okay? He gets his hair cut right there off of Belpre Road before it turns into Bonifant and Layhill Road, okay? And he shuts down the entire barbershop when he goes in there. I know this because I called him a fag before I was Christian. Alright, and he gave me a death stare like he wanted to murder me. So you guys can go ahead and check into this. Alright, now here you go. Here's another one. Citizen Wells News. If you guys want to look into this. Boston bombing Saudi to be deported on national security grounds. No involvement. You don't arrest their citizens. You deport them. You guys want to look into this. Also, very effective and very amazing article. Also sent to me by a great friend, family member on my channel, and subscriber. So go ahead and look into that. Very interesting stuff as well. Talks about September 11th and all that other good stuff about the hijackers and, all this mess. Don't take my word for anything that I say. Read the articles for yourself and come to your own conclusions. That's the purpose of this channel. Okay, also, here you go. Red dot surfaces. Okay. And something. Death photo. You guys want to check into this? What appears to be a death photo of Boston Marathon bombing suspect has surfaced on Reddit. The extremely graphic and unsettling images comes from user Infield Flyer under the title Suspect Number 1 in the Morgue in SFW. It's actually being hosted on Imgur as standard for images on Reddit. If you guys want to look into this, more information on this, I'm going to leave links like always, but now I'm going to explain to you about Comet Ison and everything Comet Ison is about. The whole video that I'm going to be making for you guys, and I'm really sorry that I don't have it out yet, but I've been doing a lot of investigative work. I have underground sources, which I cannot disclose the information from where them sources, all this information is coming from, for their safety of themselves and their own families. And everything else that's going on with Ison. I'm just going to give you guys some hints before the video comes out, okay? So this is it. Comet Halley came in 1986 at 0.42 astronomical units from the Earth. Comet Ison is also coming in at 0.42 astronomical units from the Earth. Now, Comet Halley is 1,300 and so kilometers. Okay? The moon is 3,500 and so kilometers. Comet Halley was close to 1/3 the size of the moon and shined at a magnitude of +3. Now we all know, anybody that is an amateur astronomer knows that positive magnitude is less than negative magnitude. Negative magnitude is stronger than positive magnitude. Now, Comet Ison will be coming in at 0.42 astronomical units, the same as Comet Halley. And Comet Ison will shine -15 magnitude. They're trying to tell us that Comet Ison is only 2 kilometers to 3 kilometers in size. But in reality, the moon, the full moon, shines at only it shines at a very small minimum magnitude, which I will release all the information on my video. They're all facts. But Comet Ison will shine 15 to 18 times brighter than the full moon. The full moon, okay? Comet Ison is a dwarf planet. It's dragging 7 companions that, as of we know about, in hundreds and thousands of smaller objects. Earth is supposed to go through Ison's tail January 14th through the 15th of 2014. And people have talked about this in Russia and other countries. Their videos have been destroyed or manipulated. NASA is manipulating all of their information about Comet Ison, taking out the companions in their pictures, even though they're already up on YouTube. Some people's sites have gotten shut down because of it. Comet Ison is bigger than our moon. And the thing is that all the meteors and asteroids that we've been seeing and all the comets are all coming in because of Ison. Ison is the great comet that all of our ancestors have talked about. It is the one, the brightest, the biggest, the destroyer, the planet changer. When Ison gets close to the sun, its energy and its magnetic pulse, or its magnetic sphere, is going to cause a solar flare so big it's going to scorch the earth because of the angle it's coming in at. When it goes around the sun, it's going to come up above earth, but it's not going to be 0.42 astronomical units. There's a possibility that Ison can hit us. Ison's passing Mars October 1st of this year. And Ison, its trajectory, okay, its orbital trajectory will be manipulated. After it passes that close to Mars, it will drop further south because it's coming over Mars' North Pole. Ison is the destroyer. Ison is wormwood. The facts are there. My video will show you and release it. All I can say is get prepared. That's why the financial system has collapsed. That's why they have the seed vault. That's why they're trying to keep us preoccupied. Wars and rumors of wars. Earthquakes in diverse places. There will be famines and pestilence. 1/3 of all sea creatures will perish. All the meteors coming in, folks, are all signs of the end. There will be an asteroid hit before Ison comes through. The asteroid will hit the sea, just like the Bible says, and wipe out 1/3 of the ships, 1/3 of the fish, and the sea will turn to blood. It's all true. Ison's the destroyer. It's not just the Bible that talks about it. The Quran talks about it. Even the Hopis talk about it. The Mayans talk about it. The Anunnaki talk about it. And the list goes on. Everybody knows of this comet. This comet caused the global flood known as Noah's Ark. Or in other Bibles, they all talk about the flood. And people try to discredit the flood, saying it never happened. Look into the facts, and there's chalky top mountains. Even on Mount Kilimanjaro, you find seashells and chalk, salt chalk, that's only found in seas. Even Mount Everest. It's all over the place. Okay? I have all of that and much more on my video that will be coming out hopefully by Tuesday. I'm going to try to do it as fast as possible, but there's just so much information. So there you go, folks. Please be prepared. Please get saved, and please, let's bring peace to ourselves, to each other. Much love to you all, and may God bless.